Genesis chapter 11, verse 10 explains the genealogy of Shem. Shem was a black man in Africa. If you repeat this fact, they can't laugh at you.
Happy Monday, everyone. Okay, so I came across a very interesting post. Jason posted a letter, elderly orgy. Jason, I enjoy watching Jason. He's a little weird, he's crazy, but there's a lot of good stuff coming out of that little elderly orgy vlog. Everyone should go and, stop being so racist just because he's white and he's Jewish. Stop it. He's a good content creator and deserves more views. Anyway, so this is a letter from Michael Simmons, and this is Fish Ho's brother. Fish Ho. Okay, so I'm gonna read it, okay? My name is Michael Simmons. I have 3 siblings, 2 older brothers, and a younger sister.
Yo, what's up, Blast Master KRS-One? This jam is kicking. Word, yo.
My earliest memory as a child was being told that my dad had been shot and killed. Oh my God, that's very traumatic.
Yo, what's up, Blast Master KRS-One? This jam is kicking. Word, yo. What up, D Nice?
I was 6.5 years old. Unfortunately for me, my aunt did not possess any tact in informing me of the bad news. That damn prostitute got your daddy shot in the head, she told me. So, Fibe's mom was a hoe, just like Fibe. And, it is what it is.
South Bronx, the South Bronx, South Bronx, the South Bronx, South Bronx, the South Bronx. Many people tell me this style is terrific. It is kind of different, but let's get specific.
What do you mean? For the 2 of you?
Yeah.
$15 a piece.
$15? Baby, that's a whole lot of money.
You pretty black fine thing, you got to pay for what you get.
Yeah. Go on, give me the money.
Give me the money.
Give me the money, man. Under arrest.
Well, y'all don't look like no cops to me.
That's why they hired us, baby, because we don't look like cops.
Okay, up against this wall here. Move it, bitch. I said up against the goddamn wall. Spread eagle. Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
All right, turn around.
Getting started.
I didn't find it. Okay, you bitches are under arrest for prostitution. Mars, go get a squad car.
Check, Jackson.
Hey, baby, this is my best day. And y'all gonna make us lose a whole lot of money.
Oh, baby, you're making my heart bleed for you.
Look, man, come here. Let me talk to you here. Look, man, I just got out yesterday. See, give me a break here. Man, I ain't made up yet. Oh, come on now. What do you say? Here, give me a break.
Well,
Here.
we take bribes.
Nigga, how much you want?
How about $20?
No, he said $10. $10. Here.
Shit.
Wait a minute. The Lone Ranger. Girl, ain't trying to stick us up. There ain't nothing.
It's something else. It's a lot of tragedy. Growing up, we were often on the move as my mother struggled to keep a roof over our heads. At one point, we lived in the Henry Hornet Projects on Chicago's west side. I don't know anything about that. I know it's tragedy. I know
South Bronx, South Bronx, the South Bronx, South Bronx.
it's ghetto. It's ratchet ghetto poverty. The Hornets was probably one of the worst places to live in the city. It was like a super overcrowded prison. Yes, it's true. I mean, I've seen those movies. It's something else. It's poverty, where there was constant battle between the mice and roaches for space and bread. You know what? Just because you live in the hood doesn't mean you have to have roaches in your house. I think people who have, vermin, it's probably because they're not cleaning it. I know that there are mice. I know that there are roaches. But you can keep a clean apartment. They don't want roaches and rodents don't like clean spaces. So you have to always keep your house very clean if you don't want any of that. But clearly, Five Babe's mom was laying her kids down with roaches and mice. It was in the Hornets while loading into my mother's friend's minivan, getting ready to go to church, that I first saw someone get shot multiple times at point blank range. I don't understand that. I really don't. I don't get that. I really don't. I've never seen any of that. And I grew up in New York City, so I was very sheltered, I guess. My mom, nothing to do with any of that. Church was a regular in my family. Your mom was a hoe who went to church. Oh my God. After the passing of my grandfather in 1986, my grandmother, Ollie Mae Simmons, became an ordained minister with her apartment serving as her church. Oh Lord Jesus. The insanity. My mom would take us to live with Grandma when we couldn't afford rent, which was quite often. Ay, Dios mío, this is so sad. Oh, God.
South Bronx, South Bronx, the 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 South Bronx.
My brother Daryl got involved with the gang crowd in the middle school. He would have his friends over while Mom worked, which was basically all of the time. So his mom was always sucking dick and never taking care of her kids. So Five Babe's mom was a neglectful parent, getting fucked in the ass while her kids were, by themselves, joining gangs and doing that shit while she was sucking dick and drinking cum. He would have the friends over while Mom worked, which was basically all the time. That's a fucking lie. When you're a parent, you don't leave your kids alone. If you gotta work all the time, you take those little kids to work with you. This is some bullshit. They would drink and smoke and listen to rap music. I was fascinated with the name brand clothes, gold chains, and Michael Jordans. Oh yeah, and the cars they drove. I wanted to of course he wanted to be that. Those were his babysitters. His mom, Five Babe's mom, was a hoe who neglected her children. Very sad. It wasn't long before I started getting into trouble myself. I was in the 6th grade when I first joined the gang. I didn't have to go through that so-called ritual of taking an oath like most gangs did, because my brother was respected. So it was sad. They were all a bunch of stereotypes. Five Babe's family was a black stereotype. Because my brother was respected, I was welcomed right on in. I always knew that deep inside, the person I knew I was on the inside never fit the gang-banging lifestyle that I was living. Yet it was hard for me to remove the mask that allowed me to be accepted.
South Bronx, South Bronx, the South 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 South Bronx.
It's very sad, but it's very common, people. Very, very common. Very common. I can go forever long about the things I've experienced. Things that have left me wondering, how am I still alive today? Not only alive, but so much better and wiser than I knew I was capable of being. I've been in prison for nearly 16 years, convicted of armed robbery and murder under the accountability theory. Oh.
South Bronx, South Bronx, the South South Bronx, South Bronx, the South South Bronx, South Bronx, the South South Bronx.
This is heartbreaking. Very heartbreaking. The son of the victim who, like myself, lost his dad due to a senseless act at such a young age, and his mother, Miss McKinley, have all had the most profound impact on my life. Mrs. McKinley, in her victim statement at what had to be one of the most difficult times in her life, started that she hoped that I would someday make my life count for something. They, along with my family, support for which I am grateful, have been and continue to be the strength of my resolve to do everything in my power to honor the victim in my case and his family. I believe that the things that I've been through will somehow serve a greater cause, and this allows me to remain hopeful and able to have a peace of mind and continue to push for greatness, even when my circumstances beg otherwise.
South Bronx, South Bronx, the South South Bronx, South Bronx, the South South Bronx, South Bronx, the South South Bronx.
Oh no. But you know what? This is the guy that 5A put in her employee. This is one of the people's identity. She stole her brother's identity and used him as an employee. This is just sad. Mike was incarcerated at age 24, and his release is set for 2052 at age 74. And 5'8" is out there, basically scamming and not learning not to hurt people. She's doing the same thing her brother, if not worse. I mean, at this point, he was only 24. 5'8" is like 45 years old and scamming people, so she's disgusting. She is a disgusting person. Anyway.
The social worker's here. Oh, shit. Honey, get rid of the TV and hide. Social worker. Well, don't just stand there, honey. Let her in. Miss K back.
Hi, kids.
Hi, you, Miss Quebec.
Fine. How are you, Mrs. Price?
Oh, just fine, fine. But, you know, they haven't sent me the authorization to buy the food stamps for the past 6 months. And then they cut me off for non-purchase. Now, Miss K-Back, why do they keep messing with me all the time?
The system's one big screw-up.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say it, because no one...
So you're the gentleman that's been keeping company here.
Oh, no, ma'am. I'm just a garbage man.
Oh, well, may I have your name, please?
Simpson.
First name?
That's my first name.
Oh, your surname?
X.
Simpson X what?
Simpson X, that's it. You've heard of Malcolm X, I'm Simpson X. Say, listen, I want to ask you something. You're supposed to give aid to dependent children, right? Well, why don't you just go ahead and give aid to the dependent children instead of worrying about who the mother's keeping company with?
Oh, let me straighten you out on something, Mr. X. There was a time we'd ask to use a bathroom to see if there was a razor in the cabinet. We don't do that anymore. But we do have to know what's going on. But you live here or elsewhere. Is that a gift you're giving to the family? Do you contribute to the support of this whole family?
Whoa, lady. You gonna tell us you can have this set? It didn't cost you in the city a damn dime, but you gonna tell us you can have it, right?
Oh, I didn't make the rules, sir. I'm only doing my job.
The welfare ain't doing nothing for me, lady.
But the welfare is supporting Mrs. Price.
Supporting? Supporting shit. Yeah, he gave me this. He gave me this. Yes, he gave it to me. Then he gave me this. Now we have to hide this shit. Do you believe? Yes, he gave me this. We have to hide this.
He gave us this too, but it don't work.
That's right. And I have to hide my man in the toilet. Miss Quebec, do you hide your man in the toilet?
Mrs. Price, we want to help, believe me. We know that children need a man in the house, a woman needs a man in the house. We don't insist people be married.
Do you mean you'd help a man move in if he's not married to the mother?
That's right.
That's immoral.
We're trying to deal with the realities.
What kind of example is that to set for the children?
Oh, what kind of example are you setting right now?
I ain't the government.
We'd love to see you get married.
Yeah, I'm hip you would. It would take the government off the hook and put me on. Don't ask me no more questions.